Hey, welcome back to the channel. Motor Hot 579 here. I'm going to do an oil change on my crf250f. I'm using the Tusk oil change kit from Rocky Mountain. It's the first time using this kit, so we'll see what we're going to do. We're going to unbox this. Alright, I already cut it open, and let's see what we got. So we got our oil filter there. We have some Maxima synthetic blend oil, 1 quart, 2 quarts. We got a paper funnel in case you need it. I don't. I have my own funnels. We have the Tusk crush washer for your oil plug, and a nice pair of latex gloves. Okay, so let me get the gloves on. We'll get this started. Okay, for this job you're going to need a socket 12mm for the oil drain plug, and you're also going to need an 8mm for your oil filter housing. Okay, so let's get out here. Try to get down low here. I can do it hands off, but I have the S&S skid plate. It has a hole underneath there for the drain plug. I'm going to do this, see if I can get this right. Okay, let's get under that. I just came back from riding probably half an hour ago, so the bike's pretty well warmed up. Might be still hot a little bit, which is okay. I've been burned before. Screw that. Oh. There we go. Okay, now you're going to want to come on this side. Okay, and you're going to take off these two. I had the cover on there from Hyperlight Moto. I just put a slice right through there, so I don't have to take this whole fucking thing off every time. Pardon my English. Okay, so we're gonna take the cover off right now. Well, the bike's got 36 hours on it, which is not too bad. I tend to change the oil like every 10 hours or so. I mean, not perfect, and it's a Honda, you know. Getting toward the end of the season here in New Hampshire. A lot of the trails will be closing in October. Okay. I'm gonna spring loaded here, and it's hot, and it is hot. Okay. So I'll get that off. Okay. got to keep in mind the way that it went in. This piece here I know is on the left side. This long, elongated with the hole in it is on the left side. It lines up with the case right here. There's another little port that comes out of the engine into the filter. That's how your oil gets filtered. All right, take that out. We'll put those there. Pull this out. I might need a screwdriver or something, but let me see if I can get it out. Just gripping it. Come on. There we go. And there's your filter. Wow. This one's actually not too bad. I've seen worse. Okay, so we're going to put that down. I'll wipe this out. There's a spring in the back here too, so you want to be careful not to lose it. Let me show you, yeah. And that's where your oil filter goes. There's a spring back there. That's where it sits. Okay. And this washer goes toward the front of the cover. Let me get that filter. Yeah, I'm filter. Sorry to leave you crooked. Anyway, here's our new filter. Okay, I'm just going to, just an old habit I have of just moving up that little gasket a little bit with the old oil even. It's just not. That way it seals up tight when I put this back in. I'm going to lean the bike up off the kickstand for a second. Take this out. Big screwdriver. That. Pull that out. That's your oil dipstick. Okay. That'll allow some more air in to drain some more oil out. See, as you can see there. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe that out again. I'll wipe this off. I don't want any contaminants getting in the new oil. Okay, so put that there. I have to edit this shit out because I suck at filming and I suck at trying to get shit set up. So anyway, that's that. So here's our new crush washer. Here's a new crush washer. I'm going to pull that out. And I'm going to put that on. Your oil drain bolt. Just inspect your bolt. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, and it's a good, just a helpful hint, because how many times I've dug this shit out, is I'm going to slide this out of here after that's drained out. Looks like it's all drained. It's dripping a little tiny bit, but I'm going to slide this pan out so that if I do drop the plug in the oil, I mean, if I do drop the plug, it doesn't end up in the oil. You know what I'm saying? Especially since I have to go inside and up inside, and I don't want to drop it in the oil. So, that started. Alright, so grab a socket and I'll make sure we're going to tighten it now. I don't know what the exact torque specs are on this, but I just tighten it. So, after a while you get the feel of it. If you need a torque wrench, look up the specs and tighten it up to the specs. Alright. New filter. New filter's going in. Gasket out. You see that part points in toward the spring. Okay, we're going to put that in. Get it on there where it goes. Okay. And then we got our cover. And they'll tell you sometimes to replace this gasket as well, but most of the time you don't need it. You don't need to. I'm going to wipe this cover off as well because it gets dirty, you know, on the outside especially. And this one here. I don't want to contaminate anything. Okay, so that's over there. And that goes like that. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the opposite way, which I should have done to begin with. Nobody's perfect. I'm going to put the filter on this housing and then slip it in. Started. A little pain in the ass here, just getting that on the right spot. That started. Take our ratchet, about 8mm socket. Get that tightened down. Same thing here. Just snug them up. Don't want to over tighten these. You can tell, like, get the feel of where you need it to be. Alright, so that's that. Let's, I'm going to lose these gloves because I don't need them. I don't like to work with gloves, but keeps the oil off, I guess. Let's see how their phone works. What is this? In true fashion, I'm going to use the funnel that came with the kit. Let's see how it fits, first of all, which it doesn't. It's kind of a bit of a joke there, but let's try it. I'll give it an old college try here. Let's get this open. Alright, there it is. Alright, that's that. Let's get some nice clean oil in there. Takes about a quart and a half. So, getting way ahead of the funnel here. Takes about a quart and a half, so I'm going to dump this quart completely in, and then we'll go from there. It's kind of slow. I save the old oil jugs because I put the old oil in the jugs, and then every once in a while I'll take them to the transfer station. Make sure you dispose of your oil the correct way. So this one here, I kind of get the feel, but about halfway, I'm gonna stop and then I'm gonna check it. Let's go like right about there maybe. Just, oh yeah, right there. I think that's it. Let me check that after. It strains out. Okay. Well, the cardboard funnel worked. I wouldn't count on it working for more than one, but it's all it's meant for. Okay, let's put this up straight. See what we can get. As you can see, the oil's on the stick there, about halfway. I might let it run a little bit and then check it again. But pretty much that's the extent of the oil change on the Honda crf250f with the Tusk kit from Rocky Mountain. Made things a little easier, but if you don't have funnels, if you don't have any crush washers, you know, you basically put your bike in, and tells you what the kit for your bike, and it'll send you all the correct stuff. And it also has a tag in here if you want. You can fill out all the information about when you did your service and all that. You know, I think you're supposed to stick it on the bike somewhere, but I'll put this up on the cabinets in the garage. And that's it. Motor Hot 579 out.